Welcome back into Fox 13 News. Well, new at 6, a groundbreaking discovery just made here in Puget Sound. It's shedding new light on Seattle's greatest maritime tragedy.
For more than 100 years, investigators and explorers have been searching for the long-lost SS Dix. Fox 13's Lauren Donovan shows us how the steamer sinking in 1906 is now about to resurface.
Hundreds of people come out to enjoy Alki Beach each day, to stroll on the boardwalk, play in the waves, watch the ferries pass by. But few are aware, mere miles offshore sits a watery grave.
It's the worst maritime disaster of Puget Sound.
Headlines of the day say it happened in the twinkling of an eye. Down they went to death, like rats in a trap.
Unfortunately, approximately 45 people perished, mostly children.
Picture this. The year is 1906. Teddy Roosevelt's in the White House. Weyerhaeuser had just built its first sawmill, and construction on the Smith Tower was still a few years out. On these very waters, over a century ago, the SS Dix was a popular means of ferrying to and from the peninsula. One Sunday evening in November, the steamship bound for Bainbridge's Port Blakely, loaded full of families. Departing downtown, these passengers were returning from a holiday trip to the big city. At about that same time, the steamer Jenny was chugging south from Smith Cove, where today the cruise ships dock. It's estimated 1 mile west of the Duwamish Head, 2 miles north of Alki, catastrophe strikes. At 1/6 its size, the Mosquito Fleet ferry was no match for the mighty Jenny. Deemed a hideous blunder, the Dix's captain blamed the first mate for getting dangerously close. Quote, "I was below collecting fares when the ship struck. I knew nothing of the proximity of the genie until the sound of the slow bell caused me to rush on deck."
You can see in the sonar image that there's a lot of damage to the center part of the vessel where the Jenny actually hit it.
You're good.
Jeff Hummel, local explorer with Rockfish Inc., handcrafted the robots responsible for identifying the ill-fated vessel.
All right, we're 30. It's designed to go down 1,000 meters. Geez, there it is again. Ooh, crunch.
While he wasn't the first to detect its ghostly form, he was, however, the first to accurately identify it as the long-lost Dix.
There's a lot of sediment covering the main deck. The vessel is covered in large sea anemones, and so it's very difficult to see the actual structure of the vessel.
Okay, so that's next to the hull. You're right next to it.
Now begins the murky debate over who has the rights to salvage this shipwreck. Jeff has recovered plenty of boats before, but this time he's dealing with human remains. It's a delicate situation.
Because it is a gravesite, there's 45 people that are entombed in the wreck there.
Next time you're out on Alki, stop by Luna Park, and right beside the big anchor, you'll find it. A placard dedicated to that tragic collision, which has culminated grief unsurpassed to date within Puget Sound residents and seamen alike. Reporting in Seattle, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.
Just a fascinating story, and you never know what kind of history you can dredge up out there in Puget Sound.